bah, on n'est pas sorti de l'auberge. Parce que là, on marche à 0,2 nœuds à peu près. On est les premiers à être sortis, on nous a remarqué. Et voilà. On fait les bouchons, comme qui dirait. Bon, on va attendre un peu. Ah bon, pour l'instant, vu les nuages qu'il y a, pas encore partir.
C'était la minute de départ. Attention pour le départ. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Rappel général, rappel général.
Alright, so one question I'm getting really often about all this racing is how do you start a race? And it's a fair question because, you know, in most races, in cars, motorcycles, running, all the competitors are stopped in a line or one behind the other and they start on a certain signal. But when it comes to sailboats, it's not that easy to keep a sailing boat stopped in the water and even less a fleet of them ready to race. So there is a start line for sure. In general, the line in between a committee boat and a buoy. There is a countdown, called a procedure, agreed beforehand. The boats can only cross the line at the end of the countdown. In general, the start line is set by the race committee, at a perpendicular angle to the wind direction. This means that it forces the boats to start on a close hold, which also makes it easier to gain or lose speed. Said like this, it sounds easy, but there are many more rules and it makes the whole thing more tricky. For example, the different setups of the start area or also the set of rules that govern how boats should behave towards each other, so who should give way to another, etc, etc. In that case, we had 3 general recalls. Because you may ask what happens to a skipper who puts his boat across the line before the countdown is over. Well, if only a few boats are over the line early, it's an individual recall, and the boats involved should do a 360 degree or recross the line from the ends in order to redress their mistakes. But if most of the fleet is over the line early, then it's a general recall, meaning that the race committee organizes another start straight away, and normally they make the rules for the start a little bit tougher, so the fleet is calmed down and they don't do another general recall straight away.
Rappel général. La prochaine procédure se fera tout pavillon noir. Attention pour le départ. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rappel général.
Oh bah non les gars, putain, on n'habite pas tout près là.
C'est la ligne, donc tant mieux parce que c'est chier.
Le bateau comité ordonne rappel général. 20. 10. Attention pour le départ. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. C'est un bon départ, bon départ. Merci à tous les concurrents.
The adrenaline rush of the start line is real, but as true as it is that the start is really important for the rest of the race, it is key to keep in mind that crashing into another boat to gain a few seconds is pointless when there is another 350 nautical miles to race.
Alright, we're about 9 hours into the race. Pretty happy with where I am. Kind of with the front of the pack. Still, the leaders manage to escape. I don't get how they do this. Maybe one day I'll understand. But yeah, no, pretty good. The wind hasn't been doing what it was supposed to do, so guess we'll figure it out. And first night at sea. Whoop whoop. It's nice to be back into racing mode. And yeah, tomorrow morning we should be getting close to the Radsin, which is a tricky place as well. Lots of rocks, lots of current. So yeah, let's do this.